What does it take to run a global mega city? Who protects its assets? And what are the rules of the game?
These are the questions at the heart of Dubai's glittering skyline. And the answers? Well, they reveal a very carefully engineered system, one built on both massive opportunity and strict obligation. Let's dig into the sheer scale of the machine that keeps this city ticking. First, let's talk about that opportunity. To really get Dubai, you have to understand the size of its engine. We're talking about a massive, high-performance service industry. And inside that industry, there are some real giants. Take a look at this. This is the TransGuard Group. They are an absolute force in the UAE. They do everything. Cash management, facility services, and of course, they provide a massive security workforce. So, this picture isn't just some corporate photo op. It's a statement of power and operational muscle. And that power, it translates into some absolutely staggering numbers. In the last financial year, TransGuard hit its highest revenue ever, 3.2 billion dirhams. That is not just growth, it's a record-shattering figure that tells you exactly how high the demand is for what they do. But a number that big doesn't come from nowhere. It's not generated by spreadsheets or algorithms alone. It takes people, a lot of people, 67,000 employees. That is the backbone of this entire operation. Think of it, an army of workers keeping the city's airports, banks, and massive events safe and running. Okay, so keeping that scale in mind, let's shift gears. Let's go from the corporate level right down to the individual. How does someone actually become one of those 67,000? Let me tell you, it's not as simple as just showing up for a job. It's about navigating a very specific and very regulated path. You see, if you're a worker from, say, India, Pakistan, or Kenya, you can't just land in Dubai and start looking for work. You have to enter a complex legal and bureaucratic labyrinth, and it's designed to regulate every single person working in the private security industry. And the very first gatekeeper in that labyrinth is SIRA, the Security Industry Regulatory Agency. You can think of them as the ultimate authority. No SIRA approval, no job. It is an absolute, non-negotiable requirement to work in private security in Dubai. Period. And getting that license is a very clear, four-step process. You have to enroll in an approved center, you complete the training, which takes about a week, you prove you're up to the task with both written and physical tests, and only then do you get the license card that lets you work. There are absolutely no shortcuts here. Now, here's where you really start to see the complexity. A security guard job might sound simple enough, but the legal framework behind it is anything but. The government literally offers a whole menu of work permits, more than a dozen different kinds, each with its own set of rules. We're talking everything from your standard full-time contract to freelance permits built for the gig economy. All right, so we've seen the massive corporate profits and the steps a worker has to take just to get in the door. Now let's connect those two dots. What's the financial reality on the ground? What is the actual price of providing 3.2 billion dirhams worth of security? The official line from the top is very clear. This quote, and it's taken straight from TransGuard's latest annual report, says employee welfare is at the heart of everything we do. That's a very powerful statement of intent. And if we look at the numbers, this table gives us a peek at the company's financial health. Zero in on that highlighted line, profit after tax. The number is 237 million dirhams. That's pure profit, a crystal clear indicator of a very, very successful business. So how does that profit stack up